What is going on, everybody? Welcome to yet another gameplay stream. Really stoked to jump into today's stream for a lot of reasons. One, the deck is a really fun deck. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But two, we're actually going to be trying to win some games today and not just deck test, which obviously is usually the main goal of the stream. So really stoked about that. A couple things I want to mention really quickly before we jump in. First of all, the card hunt on Friday. We are going to continue our hunt for Vorinclex. When we get it, we're giving it away to one of you guys in chat. So make sure you are here Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Gonna be a really fun stream. We always have a great time doing that, and it's just a great time hanging out with you guys, opening up some cards, that kind of stuff. So really stoked about that. Second, we do have another Kaldheim giveaway going on right now. If you would like to enter to win a free bundle, all you have to do is go over to our Twitter. Link should be down below. Whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, it should be down below. You can go ahead, follow us there, retweet the giveaway tweet, which is pinned to the top of our little profile page there. Just give that a retweet, and that is all you have to do to enter. Super simple. Make sure you do follow us, though. We are going to be checking to make sure that you are. But other than that, that's it. It's that simple. So if you want to enter to win a free Kaldheim bundle, that's going to be a really fun one. Thank you guys in advance for supporting us there and for supporting the stream and our content. We really do appreciate it. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump right in. Mono White Lifegain. This is the deck that is sitting pretty close, if not all the way at the top of the meta right now. And for good reason. There's a lot of synergy here. Hey, Dawn. First, I like it. There's a lot of synergy here. Little bit of a different variant, not hugely different, of course, but you do see some people playing different numbers of different things. This is the list that I am going to go with. Hey, Garrett, good to see you too, buddy. This is the version I am going to go with. I have deck tested this a little bit, and I really enjoy it. We are playing things like Legion Angel in this one, which I think is just a really nice card all around. So let's talk through it really quickly. Obviously, it's very focused on that life gain mechanic. So we have Alseid of Life's Bounty, a 1/1 with lifelink. Speaker of the Heavens, a 1/1 with lifelink with a huge payoff. If we can get to 27 life, we can start pumping out those 4/4 angels. Daxos gonna help us get a lot of that life gain. I did well with life gain yesterday, got from D3 to D1 in one sitting. Corkspine, that's our goal today. We're gonna try and get where we need to be with this deck. Daxos gonna help us get there with some life gain. Heliod being able to give stuff lifelink and then throw some counters on things as needed with its ability. Linden, of course, going to capitalize on those attacks, hopefully get a little bit of life gain that way. Lurrus gives us some life gain, but also allows us to replay our stuff. And then, of course, some big top-end stuff. Heliod is the bane of my existence. Pete, I like it. So the goal is to start gaining life, get ourselves out of that aggro range, and then capitalize on that Speaker of the Heavens. Now, to help us get there as well, we do have a lot of things that help power up a lot of our stuff. So Luminarch Aspirant, amazing 2-drop creature, going to start distributing those 1/1 counters as we need to. Heliod also going to help us do that every time we gain life. Now, this can get out of hand extraordinarily quickly. Really hoping we get to see that through these games, and it's honestly just one of my favorite cards. Maul of the Skyclaves is a card that I have not yet played a ton with. I've played obviously a lot of versions of this deck, as you guys have probably seen. This card puts things over the top a lot. Allows you to get really aggressive really quickly. And that flying and first strike is nothing to shake a stick at. That really helps a lot of things. I challenge your life gain against mine. Hurricanes, I like it. Maybe after stream we can do that, Hurricanes, I promise. But Maul of the Skyclaves, just a super powerful card, obviously. Skyclave Apparition, a little bit of removal for us. It's not necessarily an aggressive card, but it does give us a way to kind of deal with some of the things that might stop us. Some Death Touchers, we see a lot of those around right now. This is a great way to kind of pick those up off the field and make sure that we can keep getting in for some attacks. Hey Ace, good to see you, buddy. Like I said, we do have Legion Angel sitting here at the top. This is a really good way to continuously give us another card to play, since we can pull the other 3 from the sideboard as we get this one out. Importantly, Luminous Broodmoth, super powerful card. If you guys have not played with this, it is stupid. Essentially, this just gives you a way to repeatedly play your stuff, and especially if you've got something like a Daxos down, you can attack in knowing some of your stuff is going to die, but you're going to gain the life you need to get. Activate Speaker of the Heavens, and with Daxos out, that's going to give you a ton of life. So there's a lot of really cool stuff you can do. In addition, some little combos, Lurrus with Selfless Savior as well as Alseid of Life's Bounty. Really, really good combo. You're able to sacrifice this, give something indestructible, and then hopefully bring it back with Lurrus as well. So really, really fun. Sitting at 23 lands, just a couple Castle Ardenvales to help us get some tokens out long term. And then the rest are plains. And that's it. That's the whole deck. It's a pretty simple strategy. It's a pretty fun strategy. And like I said, today we are just looking to get some wins if we can. That is the goal. I know a lot of times we just kind of test around and see what we can play with, but today I wanted to do something a little bit different. How is everybody doing today? As we get into our first game, fill me in, guys. How's everybody doing? What is new in your life on this very fine Wednesday? And let's see how we do. Corkspine saying earlier that you did really, really well with Lifegain the other day, got from D3 to D1. That is a huge jump, and that's really, really good. I'm hoping to get that kind of a jump today. Probably not going to get all the way there on stream, but really, really hoping to get some good work in. Doing good. Work was canceled once again, Tapia. Oh my gosh. How's the weather doing where you are? Water went out, so we're melting snow for water. Oh, Ace. Oh gosh. Guys, you're having a rough time. I hate to hear that. Hopefully things clear up for you guys very soon. I know we talked about it yesterday. I know it was a struggle, or continues to be a struggle, but I'm certainly thinking about you guys, and I wish you guys the absolute best. And hopefully you can get through it pretty quickly. It's more about 50% chance of snow again tonight. Not much new. I had over a 30-minute wait for a casual match. Holy crap. So I'm gonna play this. 2 more days of snow for you. Oh, Ace. I hate that. Up to another 3 inches. Gosh, guys. You guys are just absolutely drenched in snow. That's so terrible. Up to another 3 inches. Yeah, okay. And also, I hate that they disrupted our Heliod. That really sucks. Man, guys. I certainly hate to hear that, but I know you guys are doing the best you can. Let's do this. Just see what happens first. Just woke up trying to conserve energy. Corkspine? I like it. We're throwing this out there just to see kind of what they do in response. They're going to counter it. Okay. And then we're going to play the Alseid. Trying to double up on some spells here this turn just to see what we can do, and then I'll just pass here. Might take a picture of it in Discord off topic to show you. Ace, please do. Please do. Certainly stay safe, guys. I know it's not a fun time, but I certainly wish you guys the absolute best. We're going to give this Pro Black. Get rid of that Drown in the Lock. I've already played 2 Drown in the Locks and a Heartless Act. They must have just had a stacked removal hand, to be honest. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. We do have 4 lands here. Very crucially, that does allow us to start bringing some stuff back. There is something really important, though. Alseid of Life's Bounty costs a mana to actually activate. So ideally, we actually get another land here so we can kind of do both. But we'll see. I'm safe, always have been. I like it. Good. Okay, that might change things. This is a really awkward mana position, right? Because we can do some stuff, but I kind of don't want to play the ones in the graveyard so much as play the ones in my hand. So let's play Selfless Savior first. Let's then play Lurrus. That just gives us some long-term options. We'll get in there for a couple damage. And unfortunately, we don't have a way to deal with this quite yet. If we can get a the Apparition, we could actually deal with some stuff. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, and they gave up. All right, didn't really expect that. That's really, really weird. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into another one. That was really quick. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. Really quick, guys. Oh, thank you for the hype, Tapia. I appreciate it. Really quick, guys, if you do want to support the stream and the channel as a whole, please feel free to do so. That link is right there. I know we talk about it kind of every time. And please don't feel pressured to buy anything, but we do have a lot of cool stuff in there, including the new tropical island, which is, I think, really, really pretty. Creeper's arrived. Heck yes. Everybody, let's get some hype for Creeper. Once again, the legend himself, giving us some packs over the break that we were able to open up for some subscribers. Such an awesome guy. We'll try this a bit slow, a little bit slow, but we're going to try it. Don, given the hype, I like it. I like it, I like it. Alright. This is a really nice hand for a lot of reasons. One, it allows us to be aggressive with the Maul if we need to, but importantly, we also have the Skyclave Apparition, so we do have a way to kind of get in there with some removal on a stick, and hopefully be able to deal with whatever the opponent has. Crucially, they didn't play like a Heartless Act or anything like that at the end of last turn. Makes me think they don't have it, which is good for us, obviously. And hopefully we can kind of push through some damage here. Selfless Savior, Alseid with Lurrus and Broodmoth is near impossible to deal with without Extinction Event. Yeah, 100%. So the question becomes, what's the best option here? We could just Heliod, or Shadow's Verdict, also a good one. The other option is actually to get rid of that, which is not a bad one. And given they don't have a whole lot of removal as the guess here, I'm kind of okay with getting rid of this. Just to allow us to get in for an attack, but also hopefully push their mana a little bit, since this does kind of slow them down in that regard. Okay. Sure. Certainly isn't the best thing for us, but it's really not the end of the world here. We do have plenty of ways we can kind of deal with that. Let's just play Heliod. Let's take the time here. We'll pass. That's fine. But this gives us, again, a long-term way to really capitalize on these 1/1 or this gaining life kind of aspect. And so I'm looking forward to seeing if we can really capitalize on that. Heliod just does so much work in this deck. If you guys have not played this deck, it is brutal what he can do. One thing that we are very much lacking is like a Selfless Savior or even a Alseid of Life's Bounty, just to give us that little bit of protection. The important thing to note, though, if we draw a land, we can Lurrus, then bring Daxos back. So we do have some ways that we can long-term get a little bit more value here. Very, very interesting hand, this, though. I'm not 100% sold that we're going to make it through this game, but we're going to do the best we can. And unfortunately, no land there. Kind of in an awkward place. But let's go ahead. Let's get Legion Angel down here. This just, again, gives us a lot we can do. We will put the counter actually on Daxos. And we'll be able to pull out another one here. Let's bring this back. Not looking to attack with that. Obviously, they just block it, but this is definitely a big swing in our favor. So, let's see what happens. Okay, they do have the World Tree, which means if they have a bridge in hand, the Prismatic Bridge is so good. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Very, very good. At this point in time, I got Healer's Hawk to a 13-13 in one turn with a lot of creatures and Heliod. Dude, Hurry Game's such a good little combo there. Hey, Meatloaf, what is up, buddy? Good to see you. Let's do this. We're going to throw a counter here. I'm actually going to do this. I'll just throw it on Daxos. And we'll spread the counters out just a bit. This gets around Heartless Act, which is important. And this, very crucially, is a big attack. Obviously, this puts them down to a significantly low life total, gets rid of that little token, which isn't a big deal, but is definitely important. Major Meatloaf, we are playing some Mono White. Some Mono White Lifegain, just trying to ladder up a little bit today. Okay. That is not going to do it. I mean, that's certainly a good card, but it's not going to end the world. There we go. And we got a second win. Does somebody want to keep score, by the way, in chat for us? I believe, yeah, we are at 2-0 so far. So if anyone in there wants to update our score, thank you, Ace. Appreciate it, buddy. Tapia, given that hype, I like it. Meatloaf saying yikes. What's the yikes for? Hurry Games is very competitive with his Mono White list, by the way. That 13-13 Healer's Hawk is very good. So no worries there. Let's see if we can get another win. I love this deck. I love Mono White Lifegain. It's been very, very fun. I'm kind of tired of it overall and just the meta. As a whole, it's been kind of ongoing for quite a while. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's just been a bit long. We'll try this. Again, a bit of a slow start. We don't have any of our 1-drops, but we do have a very nice 2-3-4 that I'd very much like to do with. Mono White's working. Yeah. Mono White's very good right now, Meatloaf. Ace wants to hype. Ace really wants to hype, guys. I can give out a few subs. Gift a few out, as it were. I mean, I love the matchup overall against Mono Red, but this is going to be a interesting battle. Because Heliod was the best thing for Mono White since original Zendikar. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, they didn't go for it. That's good. Let's throw this out there. Just gonna put a counter here. The goal, I think, for us is just to hold back as much as we can until we can really start gaining a life. I'm trying to get counters put on the things that really matter. Linden really matters, and so I want to make sure that we've got as much as we can there. All right, and this is going to be a killer turn for a lot of reasons. Put a counter here, and there we go. Easy win. 3-0. 3-0 indeed. You know what? Let's gift a few subs. Why not, right? Let's gift a subscription. Let's gift 5. Let's just be nice. Ace, this is for you. I hope that you get it. I'm not picking people because I want to make sure that anytime I'm gifting subs, I like it to be random. But let's see. Oh no, you didn't get it. Jimbo got it. On the Rocks, Hurry Games, Mr. Pig C, and Lamp. Congratulations to you guys getting the subs. Ace, I'm very sorry. Maybe next time. Maybe somebody else would like to gift a sub. If you would like to, please feel free. Quirkspine keeping track of our score as well as Ace. Thank you guys very, very much. Really appreciate it. And congratulations to the new subs. Look at that. Look how easy that is. All right. Let's jump in here. All right. Game 4. On a streak. 3-0. Let's see if we can keep this one alive. Hurry Games, absolutely, buddy. What is up with the random? No, you do not. It is just 100% random, Ace, so I'm sorry. Lamp got it. Congratulations. All right. This is a beautiful start, to be honest. Very happy with that. Linden and Heliod are the bread and butter of the Lifegain sandwich. 100% agree, Quirkspine. The combos that little mini combo between Linden and Heliod, just being able to really trigger one another, so powerful. And it just allows you to take over a turn that quickly. Ace, you will get one, don't worry. Oh! Heliod being the bread. I like that. Tapia gifting a tier 1 sub to Ace. Ace, that's showing your old username, though. Is that correct? Is that you? Tapia, thank you so much, by the way, buddy. I really appreciate that. Omega, what's up, man? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. We just gifted out 5 subs. We are on our winning streak. Nope, that isn't you. Ace. Oh, man. All right. Interesting. So I definitely want to get rid of that. So let's just do that. Omega, yes, you did. Finally Mythic again. Congratulations, buddy. That is really cool. Ace, you're good for now. Just joined up and have a sub. What happened? Jimbo, we gifted out 5, and you're one of the lucky few. Ace, happy to try. And we will definitely be trying again. Do not worry, Ace. And I recognize, let me just say I appreciate Ace because Ace has been around for a long time. Always happy to be here and super appreciate what he or the time that he has put into our community. So Ace, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. And here we're just piling the counters on speaker, trying to get as much damage in as we can. Planning on signing up Friday during the hunt. Ah, well now you don't have to. That does mean, unfortunately, that you won't get a free rare or anything, but that's okay. I think if you extend it, Jimbo, on Friday, you can. But we are kind of keeping that only to that Friday stream, just as a little extra incentive during the card hunt. All right, I feel pretty good about our position, right? If they have Extinction Event, that's terrible for us. Actually, it's not that bad. And that's not going to do it, so we do win. Good old Rakdos Sack, historic, even better. Yeah, does anybody have any major thoughts on the ban restricted update? That was kind of our question of the day over on Instagram. I'm just curious to see what you guys kind of think about it. It's interesting to me. I'm just gonna put it here just because why not? Omega, yeah, this deck is very good. And there we go. Easy 4-0. In case you're looking to rank up, turns out Mono White, which is like tier 1 of the format right now, is very good. Surprise. Uro was a friend. He will be missed. Lamp, I think Uro was a very dividing card, is what I will say. I really liked Uro, but I'm kind of happy he's gone. But I didn't think he needed to be banned in all 60 card formats. The problem that Uro represents is an interesting one, right? Because he does some very useful things. What deck are we using? Prime, we're Mono White Lifegain is what we're playing today. Just trying to rank up a little bit here. The problem that Uro represents is a crucial one, in that early game, it provides you with a little bit of life gain and the ramp needed to actually play him later on, or play just bigger and better things later on. And I think that's a scary thing to be up against. That doesn't mean it should be banned inherently, but it did, it was a very, how do I put that? It's a very tricky thing to balance, and so I'm kind of okay with the ban overall. I do understand that a lot of people really liked him though, so I'm attacking in because if they wanted to block, I'm fine with it. 60% Dex for Sultai. Yeah, Omega, you bring up a good point. Is that I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention as much, but I do not know the percentage of, you know, how the deck was functioning, what the card percentage was, and playability, that kind of stuff. So I am not sure. So I do not know, and I cannot weigh in on that. Yeah, I am a little bit too. No clue as to why Doomscar isn't as rampant when they're in aggro. Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that too, Cork Spine. I know there are decks that run it, but it's a bit shocking to me that that is not a little bit more rampant than it is. I don't like any of these creatures, but let's... I think we get rid of the Thieves Guild Enforcer. It's a little bit of a tricky one, but it does provide... It gets rid of that, which is important, and crucially, they only get a 1/1 if they kill the Apparition. Second turn, do nothing, can be heavily punished. Omega, that's true. There's a lot to think about with a card like Uro, just because it hits in a lot of different ways. Like I said, it's life gain, so it protects you against the early decks. Gives you that ramp to hopefully get to that crucial, like, turn 4 quicker. And then ideally gives you a big beater for the end game. So, like, it just does so much that it's a little bit tricky not to... you just got to be careful with it. It's nasty in landfall decks too. Hurry Games, good point. Absolutely. It just provides so much. It's ridiculous. We're We're gonna play the Maul. Ooh, they're gonna counter it. Okay. I mean, that's important. So that was the card they wanted to counter. And that may lose us the game here, to be honest. We're getting milled out pretty significantly here. They've already got... Yeah. Daxos is helpful, but the mill is really the problem. That's not the attacks. We can deal with that. Alright. Yep. And there goes a Lurrus. That would have been helpful. Like, we're losing out to a lot here. So this may be our first loss of the day. Sad day. But honestly, that's fine. We're doing pretty well with this deck, so I can't be upset. Oh. Alright, let's run out Daxos. Let's see if they counter. In a perfect world, they counter this, and then we get Maul down. Great. We're going to put this on the Apparition. Crucially, because we can double protect it. So, like, we have plenty of ways to deal with that. And then we just pass. We are not going to attack. We're going to leave this up on defense. Importantly, though, we only got 25 cards left. So, we are not out of the woods on this one. If they do attack in, obviously we just block one of the Soaring Thought Thieves. But this does put a potential pause on their mill engine, so I'm hoping that we can kind of get by here. Okay, I guess not. We do try and take one of these guys out. A little worried about a call or something along those lines. They could obviously have something that brings stuff back here, but I think that's the best thing we can do. Ooh. Heliod. Assuming a counter. Weird. Alright. Well, I mean, we do get to attack in with these Selfless Saviors, right? Because they're not doing anything, so that's fine. And they're not going to have anything that's going to punish us for attacking with 2/1/1s, I don't think. Okay. The question is, can we do this with such a small pile of cards? They're going to burn the Selfless Saviors, which is what they should do. They should make us burn these. That's fine. But that does make it... It devalues their removal pretty heavily. Ooh, and they're not in attack mode anymore. An example of it's hard to destroy your mono with Annex. Lots of tokens because Extinction Event is sometimes better than Doomscar right now. So, Omega, you're exactly right, in that Extinction Event is definitely better, but crucially, because of the color, some decks aren't going to run Extinction Event just because they can't. Oh man, we're just drawing all lands now. Of course we're drawing all lands now. And so, crucially, like in a Azorius control deck, as an example, which a lot of people tried to stick with for a while, and probably still are, obviously you run Doomscar just because that's kind of the best option, or at least a option. But I think you're right. I mean, in a black deck, you definitely just want to run as many of the Extinction Events. Not as you can, but definitely that you can afford. I mean, we're doing the best we can. I mean, this is actually not bad just because it does give us a mana sink. So I'm not unhappy about it, but these 1/1s aren't going to win us the game, especially not quick enough. And so we do need to find something else that we can do. Port is very good. Wow. And that's also very good. But that's actually not the end of the world. We just get to hold up a card in hand. All right. They're holding priority. Sure. We'll discard a card. That's fine. All right. Well, here we go. Spit out all the tokens. No attacks. Alex, what is up, buddy? How are you doing today? This is your second day in a row jumping in. It's really nice. Sacrifice a non-land permanent. The problem is they get to untap this multiple times. We need just non-land cards. Prepping for the... Oh, dude, nice. That's awesome. Alex, I like it, buddy. Ooh, that's neat. Get rid of the token. A little worried about playing this, but we're gonna try it. Throw it here. Create a little token. I think we attack with this. Let's just see what happens. They get to sack and draw, that's fine. Alright. Do the best we can. Nerdy Offender, what's up, man? Control Boy, they are timed round, so I gotta figure out a deck. Ooh, what's the time limit, Alex? I wish we had some kind of life gain aspect going right now, because if we did, we could take the 3 damage and it not be a big deal. But unfortunately, at the moment, it is a big deal. In this case, I am going to lose 3, though. Okay. We have to sacrifice the Maul. God, I hate that. Oh, this is terrible. This is such a grindy game. All right. Seriously? Why? Man, this is terrible. We just keep getting such stupid cards. Cannot help you much, then good luck. Yeah, Omega, we are just not getting it. If we had anything other than just lands, like, there would be a potential. But we're just not getting it. Yeah. No, they're not flying dogs. I mean, this is the flying dog, yeah. But that's it. Ugh. Hey, we're not going down without a fight, though. That's the one thing I can say, is that we are trying hard. We have Stream Decker, yeah. If that's what you're asking for, Lamp. What would be the draw? Honestly, Corkspine, it's a great question. That doesn't really help. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and concede. Lurrus would have been good, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and concede. That's fine. To track your deck and see what's been milled. Lamp, no, I do not. My apologies. No, I do not. Alright, that's our first loss, but you know what? We tried really hard and drew a lot of lands, and so I can't be terribly upset about that, but let's jump in again. Let's see what we can do. I think that puts us at, what is that, 4-0? Or 4-1, excuse me. Excuse me, yes, 4-1. Keep. Easy keep. Rogue's still going strong. Unfortunately, yes. I don't actually know about MTG Assistant, so I may need to look at that. If that is what you're talking about, Lamp. Black deck, huh? I'm gonna play the Alseid. We're gonna take this one a bit slow. Alright. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. If they want to play a removal spell, they're gonna have to get through Alseid. If we draw another land, it doesn't help us that much. We'll figure something out here. Okay, another land is good though. I'm just gonna go ahead and play Daxos. And then we're gonna pass. Alright. Alseid gonna be able to protect something this turn, hopefully. Interesting. Okay. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Cool combo with that Moth. Yeah, Kroxa and the Moth are really, really good together. Let's do this. Gonna put the counter on Daxos so we can get an attack in here. We do need to be aggressive at some point, so. Dude, Dawn, kicking butt. Dawn, what deck are you playing right now? I know you said you were playing kind of a variety of decks to get yourself up into the mythic territory. And are you playing best of 1 or best of 2? Watching the stream brings luck. I wish. Mono Red Snow, yeah, dude, Mono Red Snow is sick right now. Frostbite's like a stupidly good card. So I'm gonna do things a little bit in an odd order here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna throw a counter here. We're gonna attack all. This just allows us to play the Alseid's ability if needed. And then Broodmoth comes down next turn, but I'm trying to leave this up as a protection. I understand that the Broodmoth kind of gets around it, but I'm trying to push to get to that 27 life so we can start using the speaker as quickly as possible. They're just playing so many of these. That's hilarious. I mean, that's fine. It's not really... that was best of 1, won a best of 3 before. Very nice. Could have actually done something there, but I'm okay with not. So we do that, gain a life, put it a counter, 2 counters there, and then we can actually use it. So yeah, let's do that. And we can actually play this out also. Gain some more life. All right. Throw all the counters here. All attack. Seems pretty good. And then here we just get to get a 4/4. And here again, I'm very careful about leaving this Alseid up. All right, easy. 5 and 1. Got Mythic today. Yeah. I'm jealous, guys. You guys are up in the Mythic territory. I need to push to get there. I have not ever gotten to Mythic. I've been in Diamond, but I've not gotten to Mythic. All right, we're gonna do just a couple more games with this one. Obviously, these games are all pretty similar, but regardless, this is just a great way to just continuously kind of ladder up. Corkspine saying, hoping to get to Mythic soon. I am with you, buddy. I am very much with you. Slow start, but I'm gonna try it. We have the Daxos to give us some life, the Skyclave Apparition, and I'm guessing this is gonna be like rogues or something silly again. Yeah. Good part of Mythic is luck. Yeah, Corkspine, we are at 5 and 1. Don, it takes a lot of actual skill though too, so don't worry. Like, I think there is a lot of skill involved in just trying to get to Mythic, but it takes a while, and that's okay. As a reminder, guys, check out that link if you do want to pick up any of our altars, things like that. You can certainly still do that. And sometimes a brush whack. I love it. Omega saying, only do best of 3, though. Let's hope we meet. I like it. I really like the Apparition against the tutelage decks because it's just a very easy way to kind of get rid of tutelage. Obviously, it's not the most powerful thing in the world, but it does slow them down a little bit. Can't really attack in for any damage, so we'll just hold off. But next turn, we should be able to do quite a bit here. Kind of hoping they break on some stuff, though. Maybe soon. I like it. Please don't have black. Just have blue. Just be mono blue. I'd rather you be mono blue. Good. Okay. Oh, perfect. Well, they already hit our other apparitions, so we're out of luck there. We can't draw another one. But we are going to start getting in for some attacks here, so that's good. Trying to think what the best play is, because really we need to get in for as much damage as we can. Life is not the issue, so I'm going to go with Broodmoth here. Just because it does add a little bit of an extra layer of protection, just on the off chance. I don't know exactly what they might have. Brazen Borrower comes to mind, but that might be about it. And so this just gives us a little bit of built-in protection against some stuff, and hopefully it's enough. Hopefully we can get this going. Man, double tutelage, though. I'm glad we at least got one of them off the field. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, Corkspine, I agree. This just allows us to get in next turn in the air regardless of what they play, plus we can drop these Aspirants, then this coming turn, drop the counters on Broodmoth, and then get in for the air. This is kind of the catalyst to help us get more damage in. Kept that hand for the 3 tutelage. I feel like they did. The other option is to play Linden and then both I'm trying to be mana efficient here as well, which I think is somewhat important. Let's do that. Let's do this. Put the counter here. Get in for an attack. Really, this Linden life gain is not it's not going to make a huge difference, but we're setting ourselves up for as much damage as we can next turn, I think. We could have gotten an extra hit or an extra point of damage in there, I think, but that would have been about it. So we'll see. I really just hope they don't have a big draw spell here. And they do. Okay. Yep. Can they mill 26 though? That's the big question. 8 times 2, 16. So I mean, we still have a turn, maybe. Man, a Maul would be good. 10 cards left. Yeah, it is only 16, so we do have 10 left. That's good. Oh, rude. the cycler. All right, well, see what we can do. Heliod would be interesting. We get to drop some counters. They have 1 mana left. They could just have another cycler. They might try and bounce something. I have no clue. No clue. Just a secret keeper. Okay, so they're just trying to buff up as much as they can. I get that. So we are just dead next turn. I mean, all they got to do is draw a couple cards and then we're done. 6, 7, 8, 9. Man, 3 points away. 3 points away. If they just have anything, they're good to go. I'm gonna make them do it though. On the off chance they just miss. for some reason that they have to mill this last card, which they shouldn't, but I'm gonna make them do it. Okay. Alright. There, they got it. Okay. Would have won that. Yeah, Heliod could have done a lot because we could have started pushing more and more counters on the Broodmoth, thanks to the life gain. And so we actually would have gotten a little bit further, I think. But, you know, it is what it is. The Linden would have pushed it over the top because every time we gain that life, we just stack all the counters on the Broodmoth and then we could have gotten there. But it is what it is. You can't do it all. This may be our last game. What are we at? We're at 5-2. Pretty good record overall. Yeah, I think this might be our last game. But this is a great hand to start off with, so we'll do the best we can with it. Let's keep. Obviously, turn 1 speaker into Daxos or Aspirant. Kind of depends what we feel like doing here. Looks like the Death Touch deck. What are our chances against Death Touch? Depends. The life gain matters less against Death Touch, unfortunately. But if we can gain enough life, we actually get somewhere with the... Oh, mean. Okay, that was an aggressive Thirst, but probably the right call. Let's go ahead and play Daxos. Nice hand against Death Touch. That's kind of my thought. But we will see. I'm a little cautious of this. They do have quite a bit of, like, you know, Bloodchief's Thirst, things like that. So we are going to have to kind of play around some of that as best we can. But we'll see. Best of luck to your last this game. Gonna go make some lunch. Thanks, Alex. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you have a great day, man. I need to catch up with you again soon, by the way. Just a heads up. We will talk about that very soon. All right. Another Thirst. Let's do this. Let's go Aspirant and this. Lurrus should outpace them on turn 4. That's my hope. Gonna put the counters on the Aspirant. Since, you know, this is the expectation is that we're gonna sacrifice this at some point, so we want to build up the counters where it's gonna matter. Sure. Worth noting too, we can drop land, play Lurrus, and then play Selfless Savior if we do have to sack it this turn. Would prefer to play something that builds out the board a little bit more, but if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do, and that's fine. The only good news is if their hand is just chock full of removal, we actually do pretty well against that, so sure. And no attacks. Fair enough. Let's play Lurrus. Let's play Speaker. I'm gonna put the 1/1 on Lurrus, I think, and then no attacks. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Oh, man. Halfway through the week. A little over halfway through the week. I'm ready for the card hunt, guys. I'm really stoked about the card hunt. Hopefully you guys are, but it's just such a fun time. And if we can get it, I really, really want to get the Vorinclex this time. We actually get to do both here. That's kind of cool. Apparition, let's get rid of one of these. You might just win now unless they double up on fights. Yeah, that's kind of my thing, because we can just infinitely kind of deal with stuff. Where do we want to put the counter is the question. I guess just on Lurrus. And then we just attack. We get to sack the Selfless Savior. I guess this is a little bit risky, though, if they do have removal. I guess they didn't. Alright. That was a bit of a risky play, though. It was kind of overly aggressive, just because... so if they blocked with one of these and had a removal piece, that puts us in a really, really bad place, given they would block with Death Touch, force us to sack Savior, and then be able to kill Lurrus on the following turn. I was kind of banking on them only having Heartless Act and not necessarily having another Thirst or anything like that. Now, though, we should be able to kind of deal with this. And notice I'm being very careful to only really attack in with 1 or 2 things here. I don't want to overcommit. And this, of course, giving us what we need. Now, though, we have Speaker. Yeah, there we go. All right, guys. Well, overall, a 6 and 2. Wow, my forehead looks funny. Wait for it. Oh, no, it didn't come in. A 6 and 2 record with Mono White Lifegain, ranking us up very near Plat 2. Hoping to get there very soon. I'm going to keep playing with this deck off camera and try and see if we can rank up a little bit. But, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the hype, Prime. Quirkspine, thank you for keeping score, as well as Ace. I know he was doing that earlier as well. Oh, Omega, thanks for the hype as well. Guys, I really appreciate you being here. It does mean a lot to have such awesome people in chat and hanging out with me. Hurry Games, thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure to see you guys. I hope that you will stay tuned and see us tomorrow for some more gameplay, and then, of course, the card hunt on Friday. Make sure, if you're not entered in the second Kaldheim giveaway, that you go over to Twitter, give us a follow, and retweet that pinned giveaway tweet at the very top of our page. If you do that, you're entered to win a free bundle. And so just a heads up there, that's going to be... I think the giveaway ends March 1st, so you got a little bit of time to do that. But thank you guys so much again. I really appreciate it. Great deck, Mono White. Give it a shot. See if you can get some wins. And Meatloaf, yeah, good to see you too. I will hopefully see all of you guys and your amazing faces here tomorrow. But until then, have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you again very soon.